Welcome back, everyone, to Transformers.
We're Autobots.
Yeah, we're Autobots now. So we can play as Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, or Ratchet. We're going with the Prime boy, aren't we?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Optimus, not Prime. Just Optimus. I didn't really look at the other abilities. No good ones. None of Megatron just lift up his hand and is like, nope, your life is mine now. Loading, loading, loading. Cutscene. Oh no.
Iacon, the capital city of the Autobots, is crumbling under the onslaught of Megatron and his Decepticons.
Wait, did Megatron already take over Iacon? That's where we fought Zeta Prime.
The Autobots
Yes.
hope to band together and repel the enemy. A new hero must emerge.
So why?
No!
Having trouble with Pokemons.
I literally got the Tyranitar almost dead, and then it fucking...
Yeah.
Like, this is absurd. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about inconveniencing the player and make it frustrating.
Well, I hope that the people who made Pokemon Go, I hope their office burns to the ground and their computer gets a virus.
That extreme, huh?
Yes.
You're a skilled fighter, but you shouldn't be out here alone. Autobots
Also, fun
are
fact,
no
Bumblebee's weapon he was using was not his default weapon for this chapter.
Secure way to communicate is by messenger. I volunteered. Thanks.
Ratchet,
I don't know if that was an appropriate voice cast for Bumblebee.
I'll get you fixed up.
Because they used, what's his name, John Young Bosch,
Okay.
who was a very stoic voice
I'm Optimus.
for Bumblebee.
Hey, isn't Bumblebee like a child?
He's supposed to be like the little kid, the little brother character of the Transformers.
Yeah.
What of the High Council?
They've gone into hiding, cut all communication with the outside. Optimus, with Zeta Prime gone, our forces are directionless, ineffective.
The Council will emerge when it's safer. In the meantime,
See, I kind of prefer the faceplate on Optimus rather than the mouth flaps the other ones have.
Yeah.
It lends itself to the mechanical nature of the game. Ooh, an elevator.
Megatron is determined, I'll give him that. He means to see Iacon destroyed, not destroyed, Ratchet.
I mean, I can't really... I was going to make a comment like how I think Ratchet's voice is cast... It sounds correct for a medic, kind of medic character.
Yeah.
And you can't argue with Optimus Prime. He's voiced by Peter Cullen in this game.
Focus on the task.
He and Gary Chalk are the only really acceptable Optimuses. Because Gary Chalk actually took over, did the role of Optimus for quite a few years, actually. Because Peter Cullen only did Optimus originally for the original cartoon.
Yeah.
I think Gary Chalk did Optimus Primal in the Beast Wars cartoon. And I think he took over for Optimus like full-time, so to speak, once... Not this next series, but the series after, I think. Which was Armada, I believe. Oh. I was going to do that, but thanks, Ratchet. That's a big ship.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
Why don't Autobots have ships like that? You don't really see the Autobots have any kind of warships or anything, even though they're, you know, at war with the Decepticons. That's an interesting change for a default weapon, though, because they use both of their Like, they use Megatron's fusion cannon and Optimus's ion cannon as their default weapons. It's just kind of interesting to see that Megatron's is just a big fucking blast, while Optimus's is more of a machine gun. Oh, I thought that was a weapon. Good weapon? I'll take it. It's not like I can't carry it. It's not like I... That's a heck of a flare there. Two Decepticons.
Oh no.
Look how many Autobots are here. You really telling me they can't handle these guys? And this is one of those games where, because you can choose the Autobots or Decepticons first, the increase in difficulty, the difficulty level of the chapters has to be pretty much the same.
Yeah.
So this chapter is not going to be any harder than the first Decepticon chapter, because even though it's chapter 6, they made it so there's the Oh, excuse me. I kind of burped there. Had to give the possibility that this would be somebody's first chapter, since it's still considered the Autobot and Decepticon campaign. Which is almost weird that they do it that way, I think, because when you do that, you almost want to do, like, side stories, like, or two stories that are inconsequential of each other, rather than the Decepticon chapter is canonically happening first, then it's the Autobot chapter.
Yeah.
Actually, I think how they handled it in the sequel, Fall of Cybertron, was a bit better.
Okay.
Because in Fall of Cybertron, there's no Decepticon and Autobot campaign, even though you still play as both factions.
Yeah.
You just get sequences in the story where you play as one and the other.
Okay.
Because I think the first couple chapters in Fall of Cybertron, you play as Optimus. But then, I think the next chapter, the next character you play as, I think you play as, not Cliff Jumper, but you play as another Autobot somewhere else. Then it'll eventually just jump you to playing as a new, as a Decepticon eventually.
Take that, Decepticons!
This is far from over, Bumblebee. The skies might be clear, but our ground forces
Also, didn't Megatron destroy most of these? Or was it just on the main street? Megatron's not effective, apparently.
No.
Oh no!
Every second counts. Let's move.
It's a good thing fall damage isn't a thing that's... You ever get to, like a tingle, a feeling in your gut or in your back?
That's why I closed my eyes the second you jumped off the thing. I couldn't do it.
The only times I don't feel it is when I'm playing a game like, say, Breath of the Wild. Because even though, yeah, you're falling from an absolutely ridiculous height sometimes, you have the glider. And as long as you have the stamina to pull it out, yeah, you don't have to worry about actually plummeting to your death.
Yeah. Also, you said Aerodactyl's weak to fighting, right?
No.
Oh, fuck.
Neutral.
What was he weak to again?
I might be maybe forgetting a few, but Aerodactyl's weak to water, ice, and electricity, I believe.
Mm.
Yeah, this truck can jump. What of it?
Hey, Primus, you're here!
Oh, hello, nobody Autobot. I had a feeling you were going to die. Conveniently, I don't think we saw any of these brute Decepticons when we were playing as the Decepticons. Can you die, please? Please? Oh, there we go. Boom. Yeah, so Optimus was one thing I have with the whole dash thing, but apparently he gets a buff as well, which I don't see the point of if you're playing single player.
Repair systems are still functional, at least. That's a good sign.
I have to wait for that thing to fix the door. It's a door.
Autobots, onto the lift.
Neat. Also, Ratchet, I thought I'm the one coming in here.
Apparently not.
There be destruction. Where am I going? Not that way. Yes, that way? Oh, yes, that way. I was mistaken.
Picking up a concentration of electro-tetronic anomalies close by.
We would have thought a truck could get some air.
Definitely me.
Ratchet?
I'm reading a massive
That's not really a Decepticon war machine, is it? It's not just a Dark Energon distributor, isn't it?
weapons overheated.
Aw, if I could boop the bots with this. Oh, this gun sucks.
What the fuck?
That's still giving you trouble.
Like, I'm ready to delete this fucking game. I'm so angry. Cause like, I'll get ready to use my like attack thing that you have to press the circle for.
Yeah.
And like, I'll press the circle. And it just kills me.
Yeah.
It's just, it's so dumb. It's such a bad decision, like, game-wise. Niantic doesn't give a fuck about, like, how to make decent fucking games.
Yeah, it's just to do with the mobile market more than anything. Because developers for mobile markets generally do not. Well, I mean, look at developers themselves might care, but the people above them don't. Well, there's an Autobot dropship. Yeah, but yeah, like so,
They don't care. That's what bothers me. Cause like, how the fuck do they expect anybody to advance in this game without spending an ungodly amount of time, like, grinding for your stuff?
they expect you to pay to alleviate the grind. Like, I get free-to-play games should have some kind of monetization because they need to make money. It is all about making some money. But I do agree that a lot of them go too far in one direction, where it just, it's, they, yes, you can inconvenience your players, but to the point of frustration, like, I'll use something like Warframe as an example. That's another free-to-play game, and I've spent more money on that game than I care to admit. But it's a free-to-play game, but I'd argue it doesn't frustrate you enough that you... But that's also because their DLC, their microtransactions aren't so micro. They're pretty pricey. But then you have a lot of mobile games that are just trying to break people's will.
I'm more just like frustrated by the fact that it's a requirement to face this guy to advance the one quest thing, right? And like, how the fuck are you supposed to beat him when his Pokemon have CPs that are ridiculous? It's just, it's absurd.
Again, it's all just about them trying to frustrate players to the point where they feel like...
But you can't even buy anything to make yourself do better. That's the problem.
Well, you can buy lucky eggs, you can buy the Stardust crystals.
Nice shooting, Optimus. Air Raid and I have control of the skies now.
Thanks, Jetfire. We need to get to the Decagon fast.
Yeah, that's...
Are the Iacon speedways still trackable?
From the sky, they look barely usable. You can try. Good luck, Optimus.
Good luck to you, Troy Baker.
We're all looking to you now.
What?
Yeah, this guy's Troy Baker.
Autobots, roll out.
Look, he said the money.
Neat. If you don't call that episode this.
So I'm legally obligated to call this episode Autobots Roll Out.
Yes.
Vroom, vroom. Whoosh. Ah! 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 Why, Rhodes? Why have you betrayed me like this?
A lucky egg won't, like...
Lucky Eggs increases your experience gain for like half an hour.
Oh, so that's not gonna help me in the fight.
Vroom, vroom.
Apparently nothing can help me now. It's fine, he's gone now anyway.
What the fuck, Ratchet? Ratchet, no!
You good?
Yeah, I bumped into Ratchet and fell off the road and died.
Oh, R.I.P.
So we'll see everyone in the next episode of Three Dorks Plays.
Bye guys. Autobots roll out.